Hi, everybody. It's a nice private conversation with you all. First and foremost, I want to thank you for being part of my members only section. Okay, I make videos like this for you all, videos that I probably will not make for YouTube. Okay, so once again, much appreciated. Thank you for that support. Today, I want to talk about my conversation yesterday with Valerio, who owns Acura Acoustics. In case you do not know, Audio Research went belly up. Bankrupt, creditors went after the company. A whole bunch of drama happened, okay? You should have seen that. All kinds of letters from the court system in, I think it is Minnesota where they are. And so it didn't really look good. It looked like the company was probably going to go out of business and we were going to, unfortunately, kiss goodbye this iconic American brand, audio brand. But Valerio from Acura Acoustics, the loudspeaker designer, bought the company. And not much has been said about what's going on with the company. We haven't heard anything else after this lot of chatter that was happening on forums and online. But I'm here to update you on what happened, what's been going on. And I spoke to Valerio yesterday. And what he said to me was that they finalized everything as of yesterday. So the final court day was yesterday. What does this mean? Well, this means that they finally bought the company, and I heard through his own mouth, right, from his mouth, that the company cost him $1.888 million. Yes, that many eights. Actually, I was laughing at that, but he did say it cost him that much. So he bought it for like 1.8, close to $1.9 million. And I asked about all the debt, and he said they bought it with no debt. I don't really know the specifics as to what happened with all those, debts that they had, all those creditors that were going after the company, trying to collect. But he said the part of the deal was that they were going to be completely paid off, and that essentially the company is starting from scratch. Everything is operating. Okay, in case you're wondering, should you be buying an Audio Research product? He said the company continues to move forward as it has. Nobody has been laid off except the change of those at the top. That's really where a lot of the movement took place. But at the bottom, the workers, all those, people who put together the components, who repair the components, they're still there. He said they still have employees that have been there for 20 years, and they're not planning on laying anybody off. It was basically a restructure at the top. Basically, those top heads of the company were let go, right? There's new management in place, but in the meantime, the operational side of things continues to work as usual. He said there are no delays in production. He said you can still talk to your dealers about ordering equipment. He said that the company is functioning just fine, especially now that you have a new owner and a lot of these creditors have been paid off, right? So there isn't that gap anymore where you don't really know if you send that money to your dealer and then the dealer pays Audio Research, if Audio Research is going to deliver product for you, right? Because that was one of the biggest concerns. As a matter of fact, to be fully transparent with you all, when I spoke to several people in the industry about this, including dealers, these big creditors were saying to dealers, you're not to send any money to Audio Research. We are collecting. You are sending it to this particular company that was in charge of essentially all the debt and making sure that creditors get paid. I forget the actual legal name, but you know what I'm talking about. And so when that occurred, there was a lot of panic in the industry. People were thinking, holy crap, what happened to that preamplifier that I ordered? Will I see it? What happened to that other amplifier? And so dealers were telling people, hey, I already paid for it. They're supposed to deliver it. But with what just happened, I don't really know how soon we will see it. So that created a lot of nervousness. But now I'm here to report that that is not a concern. If you order product, you'll get it. They are still designing new amplification. They are coming out with a brand new tube amplifier monos that are above the 160Ms, the 160M MK2s that they recently released. There is a new mono that is going to be like twice the power, like 320 watts per channel. So they're working on that amplifier. I also heard they are either going to replace the Ref 10 and or do an MK2 version of the Ref 10. I know they're working on the Ref 10. It's due for an upgrade. It's due for a replacement. So I'm pretty excited to see that because I do love the Ref 10 from Audio Research. It's one of the greatest preamplifiers in my opinion. All right. So, overall, I do feel like Valerio has the right strategy. One of the things, before I forget, that I asked Valerio was, when he goes to shows and he showcases Acora acoustics, will we see it only with Audio Research, right? Because now that's his second company. And he said, absolutely not. You will continue to see Acora with VAC. You will continue to see Acora with Hagel. You will continue to see Acora, yes, occasionally with Audio Research. You will still continue to see Audio Research with Wilson Audio at shows, which, by the way, is a very good indication because I don't believe Wilson Audio would get in bed with a company that it doesn't seem promising, right? A company that's ripping people off, a company that's not doing well. I just don't think Wilson Audio would want to be represented in front of the masses with such company. So I like the fact that he talked to Wilson. I like the fact that we will continue to see it with Wilson products, there, Audio Research with Wilson products, and the fact that he feels that he's going to treat this company as its own entity and not necessarily too blended with Acora acoustics, if that makes sense. So his vision seems very clear. I cannot give you a lot more information because, to be honest with you, we ran short on time. But what I can tell you is I will have a video with him at some point. We haven't put the date and the time yet, but this video will be me asking him all the questions that I know most of you want to know. Anything that I may not have asked, feel free, please, to email me. Let me know things that would be of interest to you, because I want to ask as many questions as possible. He needs to answer as many questions as possible. And I feel like if he's going to put his face front and center on my channel, it's coming from the horse's mouth. I don't think he would make bold statements or lie, in front of our faces and not deliver a product, or lie about what they have going on behind closed doors, or lie about the production, or lie about lead times, okay? I don't think somebody would be in front of the camera literally just bluntly lying to all of us, okay? So I am going to try to make that interview a reality and put it on the channel at some point. But anyway, I just wanted to give you all a quick update on what's going on with Acora Acoustics. And more things like this will come here on the members only section, okay? Thank you for your support. Thank you for your time. And until the next time, peace.